Yes, I turned everything on early, you guys. It almost looks like Taal is erupting. Not sure. Weird with no sound of Doc. Sophie, I'm here. You can hear my melodious tones. Yeah. Hey, Doc. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we hear you to all, Doctor. And I'm not sure whether this thing is erupting or just shadows of steam or what the heck is going on, but I figured we better turn it on, and just in case there is a massive explosion or something, and we don't want to miss that, right? We want to catch it live. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board, and very good to see everyone. And I guess, well, I kicked this off a little bit early here, but like I say, I'm not sure if that's actually erupting or what it is doing right now. So we're going to kind of pay attention to it and have a look anyway. So, okay, and of course I didn't do my vocal practice beforehand. No singing or anything like that. Didn't even clear my throat, and just turned everything on. Thought, okay, we gotta have this just in case. Anyway, cool. Glad that it is on the air, and we will get at things here slowly since we're starting way early. Yeah, I got my Pepsi. I do have my Pepsi. And thank you, and welcome to everyone. Glad to have you all on board. Our wonderful moderators, Arizona Snowman and Piggy, will be here. Paulzilla is taking some time off there, and not sure, I haven't heard from a C&D boy. He may have abandoned us or something, I don't know. But we'll see. Hopefully he'll pop around. We do have others in the midst, though, so we'll see what happens if things get really bad. Anyway, I think we'll be okay, though. That Arizona Snowman's got a handle on all of it. Oh, so glad to have you good people all here, and we're going to keep an eye on this. We also want to kind of update you on some other things. Hey, BMAT, welcome. Glad to see you back from your vacation. Missed everyone very much. Oh, William, glad that you are back. So, BMAT, good to see you. And welcome back to the stream. Of course, what's on the screen right now is Taal volcano. Not sure if you've been following along there, William, but it is doing its thing, and right now it is a lot of steam, and I don't know if it's going to blow or not or what, but we're going to keep an eye on it while we're doing this. So that is pretty awesome stuff. Anyway, I'm still turning other things off here and trying to lighten the load, if you will. On my computer, since I've been doing all kinds of things with it. And by the way, just a quick mention that because there is a very high possibility of aurora borealis tonight, I will actually activate my solar sky camera, and we will take a look and let that stream run for about 12 hours just to get some view time on it. So if we do see aurora on it, that'll be great. If we don't, well, we don't. But we're going to try and kind of see what happens with that. So I'll have that working on the laptop by itself. The bunny stream will be on the old desktop, and of course I'm doing the volcano stream on the new desktop. So that's where we are at. And good to have everyone along. Hopefully you guys will have a peek later and see how things are going. I'll see if I can throw a channel link in there for Solar Sky near the end of the show. So if you guys want to bookmark it or something for later on, of course we have to wait till it gets dark outside and things like that. So otherwise it's really hard to see Aurora Borealis. And if you are seeing them during the daytime, we've got a problem, Houston. So that's kind of how we're looking at it. Hey, Piggy is here. Welcome, Piggy. I'm glad to have you on board. And okay, I'm going to go through the wonderful names. We got a whole pile of people in here now, so let's go and see what we can do and say. And welcome to everyone. And I am going to start out by saying Linda Schoof was the first one in here, and Schoof, there we go. And Linda requested that she didn't want the cookies. She said, put the cookies in the Lurkers Lounge and give her the salad bowl. So I'm giving people options. She can have some salad, and there's some salt if you need some salt. I don't know if you do. Hang on, do we have forks? Anyway, hopefully that'll satisfy you there. And let's start off with welcome to BMAT. Glad to have you back. Glad you're back safely from your vacation. Also, Lucas Snow is here. Richard Lapointe, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Arnie Carl Ingasson, sorry, got it right that time. And welcome back. Let's see, Henry Nelson made it in. Of course, Linda is here. Sophie, Sophie made it in. Helen also made it back in. Paul Williams is here. Kevin Haynes, Liz Markman Moyler. Welcome to all of you. Going up the ladder some more to try to pick out names here. Trev T made it in. I got Paul Williams already. Going up some more. And I know there were a lot of repeats here, so it's going to happen that I'll say your name 2 or 3 or 4 times. Don't worry, be honored. James Bong also in the house. Oh Mummy of Hamsters is here. Welcome back. And going up a little bit more to see who else. One Fish 26 in the house. Good to see you. And Wormhand, as well as Diane Craig. Good to see both of you. Going up some more, we got Henry Nelson, we got Kevin Haynes, and let's see, who else? We got Lucas. Already, we got a whole bunch of repeats here. Judy L is in the house, so welcome, Judy. And going up a little bit more to see who else I would have missed. And we got that. Oh, Hermione is Schaefer is here. Welcome, Hermione. Glad to have you on board. Tom Dice also made it in. Good to see you there, Tom. And let's see, who else snuck in the door? That's about as far up as I can go, so I don't see anybody else that I didn't say hi to. Alan Coker down on the bottom end. Tetra just got in as well. Good to see you. We got Paul Williams. Yeah, we did. John Lloyd, welcome. Tom Caruso, good to see you. Ta'al Meditation, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And thank you kindly for your wonderful streaming services there. That looks pretty awesome. And I'm just curious, what do you think? Is it going to pop? Since you're closer, you can tell me. Wow, Maria, and welcome, Maria. Maria, the Matoma. Okay, the Matoma. Get that in there real quick. And SEK, so Swedish kroners 30. And thank you kindly for that wonderful super sticker. How's it going? It's going. It's going, Maria. Thank you kindly. Really do appreciate it. Okay, so to all mediation says, but we don't know when. Oh, okay. So it could be, but we don't know when. In other words, it's a ticking time bomb. We're waiting for it to blow. I'm just curious. Did it make a lot of noise when it popped last time? Were you able to hear it when it did its thing on the 26th? I guess is when the date was there. The evacuation is underway. Oh, okay, cool. So they are still feeling it is imminent. So that is very, very interesting, and hopefully nobody's going to be in the way. The government is prepared. All right. Well, that is a good thing. Thank you for that update. We do appreciate it. So, is the stream a salty? What? Is the steam a salty? No, this steam would not be. I don't think, but we can ask. And I'm ready to escape. Are you within that evacuation zone to all meditation? I'm just curious. Are you within that zone, or are you just outside of it? Because I know you're pretty close. You're 15. Oh, it's 15. Oh, a whole 15 kilometers all the way around. Wow. So yeah, you are within that zone. Okay. Wow. Make sure you leave your cameras on. Both of them. Oh, that's pretty awesome that people are evacuating. So, yikes. Yeah. Yeah, well, hey, even if they're just sitting on the sitting on the balcony, that's all right. As long as we don't get too many blasts, they should be safe, eh? So yeah, but we are definitely going to keep an eye on this, and this is excellent. By the way, to all meditation, I want to congratulate you on the fantastic growth of your channel. I'm glad to see that things are picking up quite a bit there as far as the amount of people. And for those people who don't know where to go, I am going to paste the link. And if you have not yet gone over and actually joined in, just want to make sure I'm spelling things right here. Something went wrong there. There we go. Total meditation. I got it. And this is the link. And that is to the stream right now. And I'm actually going to pin that link up there. And we thank you kindly for popping into the stream, by the way. And hopefully that will get you a couple more subscribers if we haven't had people go over there yet for you. And like I said, if we use it, we make sure that we put your name on it, which we do. I mean, it's on the screen. You can kind of see that. So, pretty awesome, pretty cool, and really do appreciate it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here for right now, though, and we are going to go around. I'm going to keep an eye on it, though, in the meantime. And we will go to our other volcanoes and start our stuff right away here. The other big news item that I wanted to throw out there. Hey, Sarah Miles, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Alba Girl also made it in. I should catch up to, there's a few more people that popped in here. So Frank McLeod, welcome back. And let's see, who else? Kim Raudenbush, good to see you. And who else snuck in that I missed? I think we got most of you. We got Tetra earlier there. So Okay, yeah, if there's somebody that I missed, please don't be upset. And Sarah Miles is waving at everybody, so hi, Sarah. Good to see you. And Grandma B is here. I didn't see her earlier. Good to see you, Grandma B. And hey, Kevin. Hi, Sophie. Hey, Fox. Okay, cool. All right. I think we can go snooping around at some of the other volcanoes, and let's start with. Let's go to Mount Etna, and Mount Etna is not good in visibility. Good visibility today at all. It is poor to say the least. But we will go over there and have a look. And this is going around to the other side of the planet. And actually, that probably is just about the other side of the planet. If you poke a hole through there, I don't know where you'd come out. Maybe not quite at in the Philippines. I think you might end up a little bit further over, maybe in someplace like Australia or something, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, looking at what we've got, we see the cloud up top there. Very hard to see anything. This was at 1424 their time. I did back up a little bit. This one doesn't want to catch. Whoa, that one went to commercials. This, of course, is the one of the other cams out in the western side, southwest cam. And that is kind of the weather conditions at present. Doesn't look very pleasant at all. If we back up a bunch to earlier in the day, if it'll work. There we go, 1756. You can see how the weather is not that great. So, a backside of the planet? What? So we are going to the back. No, we're not going to the backside of the planet. Nobody said that, Kim. Only you. Hey, Dodgers in the house. Welcome, as well as Tracy Bills. Good to see you. Anyway, looking at some of the other ones. Hey, that one's still buffering. Why? Okay, there we go. Stop buffering, and that's kind of the view there. You can still see that snow line, very prevalent, and hopefully it'll thaw out soon, and we'll see a lot less snow up top there, because that is not very encouraging for anyone. All right, having looked at Etna, I think we need to go pop on over to Ragnar, and Ragnar unfortunately has about the same issue as Etna does today. And let's have a look at Iceland. So this is Ragnar in Fagradalsfjall, Iceland, on the Reykjanes Peninsula. And of course, for all of us who know it, it's Ragnar, rather than the other names that they gave it. But and then underneath here somewhere, right in that spot, I think is where Bob used to be, and Bob is buried. So we don't get to see Bob. But anyway, that's what it looks like there today. Not very clear as far as conditions are concerned, and hoping that we will see better conditions tomorrow. Still, a lot of that snow is melting, and that is a good thing. So hopefully they will get something in the future that resembles springtime. Going to one of the other cameras, and this one is from same area, looking down at Nod Haggy down in the forefront here, and parking lot number 3. We do actually see cars parked there. That's pretty cool. So I guess they are going up the hill and having a look. And of course that's a pretty steep climb. Even though it doesn't look that steep, it is, trust me. I've been up it a few times. And yeah. Anyway, of course, down there is where the actual berm is at the end, and the lava flow just went to just before the berm. So that's kind of kind of it. And yeah, that's the Atlantic Ocean out in the back there. Just so you can realize that that's actually what it is. And let's go to the third camera. Of course, that one is 1 hour shots, and we are backing up 1 hour at a time. And doesn't look too bad from this view. It was a little clearer at some points in time, as we were a little bit earlier in the day, I think it was. Yeah, we can actually see blue sky up here in some spots. And yeah, there we go. So we did have a little bit of a blue patch up there, which is kind of nice to see. But that was what it was. You can see it looks a little eerie with all the little bits of steam coming off of there. And yeah, there is still some heat or warmth underneath, which evaporates the moisture that's on top. Also, I just want to mention, you know, if the sun, even with on a cloudy day, the sun is still throwing down IR heat or infrared heat, heating the surface areas up, so they can still warm up, even though the sun is not shining as per se, because some of that IR does continue right through the clouds and gets right down to the ground. Anyway, that is updating itself. We moved over to another one, which is all right. If we look at this real quick, and that is what Iceland is looking like right now on their TV channel. And that is, let me get that a little bit better there. There we go, nice and sharp. All right, so 1080p, and we are looking at Reykjavik, and that's pretty awesome. So that's what it looks like there right now. And let us pop over to our harmonic tremor chart, and just to see. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I've got bad news. It's not working again. Still, I don't know what we want to do about it. Not a heck of a lot. We should be over here somewhere with our signals. So this thing has been down for a long time. I'm not sure if they're ever going to replace it or what they're going to do, but hopefully they will figure out something and get maybe they don't maintain in winter. Yeah, I'm hoping that they're going to figure it out and be able to get back out there and give it a shot with that hammer that Sarah's got. Anyway, looking here, you see this is where it should be, up on the line here. And that is just not what we're seeing. We're a day and a half late. So anyway, that is Franco del Fiol. Since we don't see the data here, Siggy broke it. There you go, Arizona Snowman. All right, we're going to go take a look at the Grindavik chart. And the Grindavik one is fairly close and has similar signals, except for their signals are at a higher level. And everything that we have in Franco del Fiol or Ragnar's area would be down a little bit further. So what we're seeing here, if you can imagine it, kind of the purple one being down where the green one is, and then the green one being down about where the blue is, and the blue being down below it. So that would be it. But we are seeing a decline, so that is not a good thing. We do see a couple little spikes in the area, so we can probably expect a couple of small earthquakes when we go look at the tremors there and see what we've got. So that's kind of what we're looking at, and we'll shoot this back up to where we had it. So next time I look for it, I will find it. And there we go. So let's pop over to our earthquakes, and let me get onto the correct maps. That one. We'll try this one. Does this one work? Yep, this one works. All right. What do we got way up there? Loading. There we go. Happened yesterday, 23 and 21. was a 2.9, and that happens to be on this side of the ridge. That means it's a North American ridge earthquake. If it was on this side with this guy, then that would be a European earthquake. So those are the two plates. That is where they're meeting, and that is pretty interesting. All right, zoomed out a little bit, go back down, and that is quite a distance from Iceland, so I'm not sure how or what effect it might have. We'll zoom into this guy first. He looks like he's all alone here. 1.7, 10 kilometers down, happened at 14:10 this afternoon. Then we did see another one right down here. I want to grab this guy real quick. 1.4 magnitude, 15 kilometers down, 7:06 a.m. And that's fascinating. All right. And here we have a swarm, or a little bit of a swarm. And these are kind of interesting. I don't know why we have activity out there all the time. That one doesn't have a depth. 1.3 happened at 14:19. And if we go from the top down here, it'll be easier. 4:33 a.m., 10 kilometers down, a 1.2 in magnitude. There's another one, 1.1, 10 clicks down, 6:21. And if we zoom in a little bit more, we see this is an older one. That one happened yesterday, so at 22:12, 11 kilometers down. And let's have a look at this guy. 7:04 a.m. 1 magnitude, 9 kilometers down on that one. Can't talk either today. Boy, it's typos and talking and all those things. Everything has gone haywire. Anyway, 11 kilometers down for that 0.9 that happened just about 1 p.m. Iceland time. And if we go down, there's a few more here. We don't need to go through all of them, but that is 1.0, 5 a.m. roughly. So we had a bunch at that same time area, except for this one was a little earlier, 3:22 a.m. at 10 kilometers down for that 1.5. And this is a later one, 12:17. So 17 minutes after noon, and 1.38 clicks down. This one might be fairly new. 14:26, 1.27 kilometers down. It gives you a pretty good idea of what they're doing. Here's this other guy. We'll get him to 2:19 p.m., 1.3, no depth. So that's kind of what we see there. A little bit of a swarm, and we are okay with that. We don't mind it doing that. Zooming into, of course, this famous Astja, and we don't see too much new stuff here. Nothing new, and the only new ones are these two here. One maybe from yesterday. This one is from 4:10 a.m., 1.1, and it was 6 kilometers down. So a little distance away. I don't think it's going to pose any major problems. Not seeing too much out here. We do see a couple of little ones. Okay, that one is 0.8 and 1 kilometer down, and happened at 1:51 a.m. So that is very close to Bardabunga, and that is actually up here. Not sure if that's going to be in the ice or not. 1 kilometer is, there is a lot of ice there though, so I don't know if that is rocks or maybe the ice grinding on the rocks. This one doesn't show a depth. It is a 0.1 and happened at 2 a.m. and of course right around Grimsbotn, and that is what it looks like when we zoom in a little bit. You can actually see that massive crater there, buried in ice. And let's move down. Just a quick check. This is older stuff from Ketla, and that is what that guy is. The one out here at Hecla didn't do too much. And as we move along, we see yesterday's, and then they only had a little guy here, 7 kilometers down, 9:43 a.m. So that is kind of what we see there. These other ones, I do believe, were yesterday's. Yep, as I suspected. So that's pretty good there. And we see a lone stranger out here by himself, 6:47 a.m., 0.7 and 5 kilometers down. And let us carry on here. What is this guy? I believe that was from today. Yeah, I thought it was yesterday, maybe. 2:27 a.m., 0.88 kilometers down. A lot of weird depths. Makes you wonder what is going on down there. Are there miners, lava workers doing things, or what are they doing? Interior decorating? 11:30 a.m. for this 1.3. That is 4 kilometers down. So that was a little bit more recent, and there's another little guy right beside it, 0.1. That was at 11:33 as well, 4 kilometers down, it says. So happened in the same region. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, there's a bunch there. Okay, we have multiples. Didn't realize that. 1.2 there on that one, 11:26. And this was 11:30 for that 1.3. And we had these other guys. It's probably a car accident or something. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it'd be too far down. I guess. Besides, Irish Monk is not out there right now. He's in Ireland. So 0.6, 5 kilometers down at 11:05 on that one. And then this one was 11:33, 0.1. So kind of weird to see that. I don't know what would have caused that to happen there. Looking further out into the water, though, we don't see anything. And of course, I want to remind everyone who is new, this is the Reykjanes Peninsula. And for those who don't know, this is the capital city of Reykjavik. And quick tour here. This will get you down to the Keflavik Airport, Keflavik, Reykjanesbær, and Njarðvík. And then if we go down here, we see the Blue Lagoon and the power plant that's right beside it. If we zoom in a little bit more, you can see the buildings. There you go. And then, of course, down to the south of that, that is Grindavik, and that's what we're seeing. Anyway, we want to get back over to here and kind of snoop in our area. And this is a little bit on the other side, though. These may be from yesterday. Yeah, that one is at 22:28. This is definitely yesterday's. This will be today's, though. And 6:49 a.m., 5 kilometers down for that 0.3. So not a heck of a lot of earthquakes on that side. We do have a couple more over by the lake here, but they are very, very small today. So this particular one, 0.6, 6 kilometers down, 9:16 a.m. A lot of sixes in there. Okay, and this one, 6 kilometers down, 0.5 at 14:18. So not sure what we got going on. And we don't see all that much new there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. And we'll take a look at this guy, 0.9, 6 kilometers down, 12:15, and that is it for the really new ones. I do believe these are yesterday's. Yep, 23:14 for that 1.4. That's 5 kilometers down. I don't know. Is that a spot? No, that's the traffic circle. I thought that was a spot, an earthquake. But you can be going around that a long time trying to figure that one out. Get it? Long time? Traffic's... never mind. you gotta hate traffic circles just as much as me if you want to get that one. Anyway, point 2, 7 kilometers down, 12:04 is the time on it, right beside the highway on the hill. Hope that wasn't causing any kind of an avalanche or anything. But that is basically it. We do see older ones here in Not Creaky. These are from a few days ago, and this was yesterday. This little guy here, 0.5 and 6 kilometers down. So that's Not Creaky area, Not Haggy area. And then if we slide up, of course, Gelding Godarler is this valley here. And that is where Ragnar is sitting, right in there. And that valley, of course, is pretty much filled up now with lava. And you're not going to recognize it. It's completely changed from what it was from before the wonderful volcano. I do want to add something since we are talking about Ragnar. And now, Ragnar, we didn't know how much lava was actually kind of estimated to be down there. But that brings me to a kind of an interesting point about La Palma. At La Palma, they estimated that they had about 11 million cubic meters of lava in the reservoir down below, basically where all the lava workers are. And, you know, from having the amount of 11 million cubic meters, people thought, okay, yeah, that's a lot of lava. But in fact, La Palma put out over 300 million cubic meters of lava. And I just thought that was a very, very wild number, but it's a factual number. So from what they estimated is there to what it actually did, we're like 30 times more. You know, like, wow. And of course, the other one that is going to be interesting and coming up here, of course, is the Azores, because right now, according to what their specifications are, that lava that is in underneath the Azores, causing all the earthquakes, some of it has moved up from about 18 kilometers up to about 6 kilometers. But we're not sure how much has moved up. But they're estimating a reservoir of about 20 million cubic meters down there. So if there's 20 million cubic meters, I hope it's not the same math that they're using and then seeing what happened at La Palma. So big difference. 20, like, I mean, if you multiply that by you know, tenfold and get 200 million out of it, you're going to have a new island, or that island is going to drastically change. Either that is going to be very, very tall. Anyway, we were looking at Ragnar here, so we'll just kind of finish up with that real quick. Sorry for going off on a rant there. Anyway, we do see the older quakes there. Not going to bother with those. We'll sneak up here to K Lear and just see nothing around K Lear either. But we did check these out on the other side already. So that is kind of it for what we were seeing. And just to throw it over to another one of the other charts to confirm things a little bit. What we see up on the top here as far as the swarming, it is all listed there, so they do have a bunch of them labeled out, and then we do see the other ones there, and there's a couple more here. They got 2 here rather than what we had seen there, 2 1.4s, and that is kind of neat. I didn't realize that there were 2, but 15 kilometers down for that one, 1:06 a.m. and a 1.4, of course. The other one here is how far down? 14 kilometers down, or sorry, 10.8 kilometers down, 1.4 also at 106. So something shook them both down below in the dungeons. Lava workers are probably playing some kind of hockey or rough sport again. Oh wait, hang on, they were driving cars down there in the lava tubes. Maybe that's what the problem is. Playing smash up derby in the lava tubes. Anything is possible, but we see what we got there, and everything else that we had out here on the peninsula basically matched up, so I'm not worried about it. It didn't reload the other ones. There should be a couple more here, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about them. The other map here does confirm that we do have those other ones there, so I'm all good and not going to worry about them. And there is our actual volcano on this map right there, and then we've got a bunch of fissures going up along the way here. So that's kind of what it is, and I'm going to leave it as that for right now for our earthquakes for out here in Iceland, and hopefully we will see better things happening in Iceland in the future. I wouldn't mind seeing an eruption, and we're really going to have to talk to Siggy about getting those lava workers working. Lava workers are in geothermal electric plants. God, we got to get them out of there. They can't be in the plants. That's not their duty. It's because Siggy isn't paying them enough. I know that. Anyway, let's see. Gura made it in. Welcome, Gura. Glad to have you on board. And let's have a look at other stuff. I'm just going to check the time. I know I started a little bit early, so it throws me off just a little time-wise. But that's quite all right. I think what we can do, have a quick peek at the volcano map. And just wanted to go through here, and of course you see Astja and Fregadelfjall, which is Ragnar, right there doing their thing. This guy down here, La Palma, that's Cumbre Vieja, and then this is São Jorge, Azore Islands, and I'm surprised they don't have that 4.0 earthquake listed there. And let's actually do that. Let's pop over to São Jorge, and there is one of the cameras. That is a harbor shot. Unfortunately, we don't have daytime shots from them because it gets dark there at this time of day when we're doing our streams. This is a different harbor, also well lit up and a little bit clearer. You can actually see the lights from the other island, from Pico Island. I'm not sure if that's actually two islands here. Pico Island on this side, and then I'm not sure what the other one was called, unless it's all Pico Island we're seeing. Too dark to tell, and that is cool though. Oop, I clicked the wrong button. Hang on, let me get back there. There we go. And this is the other harbor, of course, and it is looking okay. Now, I did have pictures of what those looked like earlier during the day, and I'm going to see if I can find those real quick. And, oh, that's not where they are. I have them somewhere. XSplit, there we go. And that would be in number 17, so they should be right at the bottom. Right at the bottom. Okay, yeah, we do have some photos. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like during the day. And this is more like it there. So that is a daytime shot of right there. And then, of course, the other cameras have different views. We'll get you another one here, just so you can have a look. And these are not that hard for me to find. So there we go. This is the one looking at that bay, and you can see it a lot better. Also, you can see the other island end of it or something right there. Pretty cool. Actually, I think that might be the same island that we're on here, St. George. Not 100% sure where on the map this guy is, but we're going to take a look at that right away. And I do have one more photo of that, if we can add that source. And let's get in here and do that. Oh, now it decides to wait. Okay. And it put me somewhere else. What the heck is up with that? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gremlins, they're back. I hate it when I got gremlins. Anyway, there's the other harbor shot, or the other harbor. Not to be confused with the first one. And that looks like not a bad shot there. So anyway, we'll get rid of all three of those, and that does let you know a little bit more of what it looks like there during the day. And while we are at it, loading special things, we might as well load up the other image here of the earthquake chart that we had there. If I can get in there, volcano stuff, and let's see if we can find it. And that should be 28th, 30th. There we go. And that is this chart. So now I don't know if this one actually had that 4.9 on it. I don't believe it did. It might be right there. Not 100% sure, but as you can see, this is up to the 29th, so it probably didn't. They got this label wrong. Why does it say the 30th on this one? Okay, maybe they got the wrong ones. But that was what we were seeing. But while we're looking at this, just to kind of go through this, so from the 21st to 22nd, and those days, they had just massive and massive amounts of quakes. Then the quakes were starting to die out, and as I had mentioned, there was only like 18 or 19 on the 29th when I was looking at it yesterday. So that's quite a big drop from up at the 1200 mark. So you know, for the totals that were being wrapped up. But that also comes with a little bit of the slowdown comes with a little bit of bad news in some scenarios. That being, you know, it's just like a slip fault where, you know, we're always seeing those little tremors along the San Andreas as things are sliding along, and we see those 1s and 2s all the time. And then when we stop seeing them, that's when we start to worry, because that means the ground has bound up, and it will force something to slip later. So in this particular case, if it is in fact magma intruding into the upper levels, and all of a sudden we don't have any more quakes for a little while, what can be happening is that pressure can be building up within that area where that magma is. So that chamber, or whatever you want to call it, is building up pressure, and it may let go in a very hard and bad way. Okay, not 100% sure if that's what it's going to do, but that is definitely a possibility. The other thing that could happen, though, as well, is it could actually just solidify there, everything calms down, and it goes away. Although I've got a sneaky hunch it's not going to solidify, and it's not going to go away. So that is something that we want to keep in mind. Anyway, we'll get rid of that off the screen, and let's see, what did this other one look like? Actually, this is the one that I should have brought up. Right there. I did have the wrong one. I did load it. Okay. That shows the 30th. That's exactly what I wanted to show here. So that's when I did my count on. We had 18 in there from the 29th to the 30th. So, hey, RD Wingo, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's see, did I miss anyone else? I'm going. Is it Hassan Yandi? Welcome. Good post. Good night. All right. You take care. And let's see what else is going on here. We got Dodger earlier. Didn't miss anyone else, but we are getting close to break time, you guys. Trev T, I see if you start your drilling drill at Ta'al, you will emerge in Brazil. You figure I'll pop out of Brazil? Well, Trev, send me to Brazil. I'll start drilling right away. 1 minute. Yes, Henry, I gotcha. Thank you very much. And let's get rid of. Oh, I want to get rid of that. Get rid of this. There we go. Got rid of those. I want to find some place to park you guys. I think we're going to put you back on Ta'al for right now. And we want to make sure that we do capture anything that is blowing up there. It would really, really be awesome. So cool to see. And on that friendly note, for those people who have joined us, if you have not yet hit that like button, by all means, do bop that like button. We really, really do want to get it up to over 150 likes. And that does definitely help out with the YouTube analytics. And of course, everybody always talks about it, but it does makes a big difference. The more likes you have on that video, the further you go as far as their advertising. And on that friendly note, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. And that way you can get more of these streams if you go hit that bell notification. It is a daily stream. You can take a look down below in the description, gives you the times. And if Nightbot is working, there are all kinds of different shortcuts and things like that in there that you guys can work with. And of course, I do have the blue link up top there for Ta'al meditation. And you guys are welcome to go have a look over there. And if you haven't subscribed to that channel yet, you may want to do that. Also, Arizona Snowman did bring up the join thing there. So you see all those people that have green names in the chat. Those are members that are supporting the channel. $2.99 a month, and that gives you extra shout outs and things like that, and helps out support the stream, and of course gives you access to the other emojis that we've got in there, and that still a work in progress on those emojis as well. And on that friendly note, I'm going for a 5-minute break, you guys. Don't go away. I will be back. Maybe if the mic shuts off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Hopefully not too loud. Yes, was frozen. I noticed that too. It stopped moving. I thought, hang on, did I click something? But no, it wasn't me. I'm innocent. It's not frozen. It's back to hot stuff. So thank you, Sue Hayes. And yeah, the clouds are moving. I can see them. And there's birds flying by and all kinds of weird things. But you're right, it was for a second or two. Definitely a little bit stuck. Thanks, Paul. And all right, so yep, Sarah, definitely moving again. Anyhow, let's take you around to a few of the other volcanoes that we do watch around the world. And we will go down to Central America. Let's have a look there. And oh, I need to fix that one up. Get that down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's close enough. Telica in Nicaragua. It's calmed down a whole bunch, but it's got a nice sunset. So that is this particular volcano that we're looking at, and pretty awesome. But it definitely has quietened down. I was watching it earlier here today, had it monitored, and no, not doing a heck of a lot. So we are okay that way. And we will continue to watch, though. There are other places that in Nicaragua that do have volcanoes, and they're worthy of watching. I am going to drop this particular link right in the chat if you guys want to go there, and you can have a look at it. And they do have a bunch of the other volcanoes listed, so if you just back up the thing there for a web up to the word webcam and leave webcam in there, and then just hit enter on your browser and it'll show it. And let's go over, and of course Fuego is in the clouds right now, but I figured I'd move it back to an interesting point, and this was at 8:42 a.m. Give or take a few seconds, and this is what happened. And I thought it was worthy of having a peek at that, and it did throw out fairly good a mass of dark ash and cloud and just you know, bad things. Now this one is fast enough that if we do look for lightning, we might have even seen some, but that is a little bit more material than usual, so pretty cool. All right, let's see. Welcome, Kananaskis Country, and Tony Flabby, I guess. I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome. The Master is also here. Talika, just sweating lightly just now. What? All right. Well, if it's sweating, that's all right. And let's see, who else did I see that popped in here? There was a couple other names that may have been missed, but oh, Alba Girl, I don't know if I said hi to you, but welcome, Kananaskis Country, of course, being here, good to see, and I think we're good for right now. But yeah, that was actually quite an eruption out of our good old Fuego, and of course it is doing its thing. So yeah, that was actually quite a eruption. Hey, Leo Carlson, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's see, is this a new stream? Tony, I don't know what you mean by new stream. I've been streaming for the volcano for over a year, or different volcanoes. Started with Iceland with Ragnar, and I don't think I want to call it new anymore, since it's over. Been doing this for over a year already, so pretty cool, pretty awesome. Anyhow, just wanted to show you that, and of course the other points in time there. There was a a couple more dispersals just a few minutes later that were above the clouds yet, and this is another one of them. And that was a few minutes later. This was at 8:53 a.m. Mount Fuego time, so down in Guatemala. Okay, wow, 3 years? No, 1 year, not 3 years. Oh, we like volcanoes though, and I've been watching volcanoes for a long time. Just awesome to see them. And I think where the volcano watching really took off though was when Ragnar started going in Iceland, because it was such a good volcano as far as the tourist people were concerned, you know, because you could get there and do your thing, you know, and actually look at it and see it and get there relatively easily. Whereas if you wanted to go to a place like Fuego here, well, Fuego is over 12,000 feet, 12,360 some feet. So to get up there, you'd have to be up on one of the other mountains at 9 or 10,000 feet. So it's not the greatest vantage points in the world as far as I'm concerned. But anyhow, let's carry on to our other volcanoes. And we definitely see that wonderful mushroom cloud that it's built up there. And you can see how it is. And that's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll pop over to the backside of Popocatépetl. That is in Mexico. Very hazy on the backside, of course. And of course the sun is over on the right hand side there, so we can't see a heck of a lot, but we're seeing a little plume come out now. And hey, it's following the mouse. Come out this way, come on. I'm coaxing it out right now. And oh, hang on, that's the wind shaking the camera, not me. Trojan Pony, welcome. Good to see you. Debbie Brandy also here. Good to see you again. Welcome back. And let's see. Coach Debbie Brandy, yeah. You get a bit of cheese on that mouse? I don't know. Gonna have to feed that mouse with something. Actually, that mouse was frustrating me the last couple of days. Here's the front side of Popocatépetl, or the other side. I'm not sure what we want to call the front side, but this is the side that sits there and stares at us so nicely. It's got beautiful shape and everything to it. Just we're not seeing that much. We know it's a little bit more on the other side of that. So pretty cool, and let us move on to our next volcano. And let's have a look here what we got. We'll go to this guy first, and oh, that's a little hard to see. And of course this is Semeru on the island of Java in Indonesia is where it is. And you can see kind of a plume, and I'm going to try to get myself onto that, see if we can pop to the other side of that. Oh, yeah, we can fix that up too. Give me a second, and let's see if we can fix that up. There we go. All right, and that is no longer Semeru, that is Krakatoa. Go away, Semeru. We don't want Semeru's name up there. There we go. All right, so that one is Krakatoa, and it is hiding behind the bushes. And unfortunately, we can't see too well. They should maybe go out there and move some of those leaves. Just a few. It's a jungle out there. Anyway, we do see the plume, and we know it's hot and active, doing its thing. So that is Krakatoa. And pretty awesome to see, you guys. And of course, if we go back to the other one, that is oh, we want to put that back. there, and that is what we're seeing as far as Semeru is concerned right now. Very, very hazy there at the moment. But you do see the plume up top, which is pretty cool to see. So we know the volcano is somewhat active, yet we are not seeing it properly. Let me see what we can find on the other screen. Ooh, they got some close-ups happening here of Merapi. Let us see if I can find a proper picture. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Hang on, what's going on here? I might have to recapture that whole screen. No, those aren't the ones I want. Okay, I'm going to do a recapture on the screen here, just so we see the right stuff. And I don't know what changed. Again, I had all kinds of things change, and I'm not sure if it's in the software or what was happening, but definitely threw me for a little bit of a loop. Wow, Gura throws in a 55 euro, oh sorry, 55 Swedish kroners. No, not Swedish. Yeah, Sweden. That's it. I got it right. Never mind. Thank you kindly, Gura. Let me write that down though. You learned something new from Volcanoes with Doc. Glad you are. And I'm going to get that written down here, Gura. And all right, get it. There we go. Got it written down, and that is awesome. Thank you kindly for that generous super chat. So this is kind of what we're looking at, and I just want to point out this is pretty awesome, and I'm glad they zoomed in on that. I like seeing that up close, and that fumarole style smoking that's going on there. Basically telling you, yeah, the fire is burning, just give us a little bit of time and we are going to erupt again. So Merapi is always doing a fine job when it does that, and I like it. And looks awesome. Anak Krakatoa, child of Krakatoa. Oh, Anakin Krakatoa, child of Obi-Wan. No, oops, never mind. Wrong show. Summertime is here. Hey, summertime. Hang on, it's barely spring. Welcome, summertime. Glad to have you on board. And thank you. What? Okay. Sarsa and Crack and what? Died many times ago. Anak, new birth, like a Sith volcano. Ah, a Sith volcano. Well, then Siggy will probably be very interested in it. That'd be awesome. What's shaking? Well, all kinds of things. We did have a 4.0 out there in the Azores, which is pretty awesome. Was that your Yoda impression? No, Trojan Pony, I'm sorry. I can't do Yoda. No. I'm not going to get into it. It's going to be foolish if I do. Nevertheless, we do like seeing that close-up view, and as you can see, it is continuing to smoke, and where there's smoke, there's going to be lava. We know that, and especially on this guy. So very, very cool to see. Let us carry on. And so we did Semeru, we did that one. Let's move to Japan, another smoker. And we're going to Japan. And look at the smoke coming off of Sakurajima. And that is Sakurajima. That is pretty awesome to see Sakurajima smoking like that. And hopefully in the future we'll actually see some lava coming out of there. That would be pretty awesome. Anyway, we do see very, very heavy plume of off-gassing. So I'm not sure what's going on. Let's see. Joseph Puderer. Good afternoon. A cup of lava. Yeah, we can get some lava right away. I don't know if you guys can hear those magpies outside. I've got my window open. It's a beautiful day here, so hopefully they're not screaming too loud. Anyway, a long-range shot of Sakurajima, and it kind of shows you definitely that it is where it's supposed to be, as far as that is actually coming from the volcano, not from other clouds. Pretty awesome to see. Those noisy birds, you do hear them, eh? Yeah. It's a competition. I might have to close the window here right away. I'm just going to look out the window. Hang on. Oh, I don't know what the heck is going on, why they're screaming. I think we may have a crow or something in one of their nest trees. Oh, I do hear a crow. Okay. It's a crow war. All right, let's get over to our next view. This one, of course, is Mount Fuji, and it is beautiful. Scream at them? No, I'm not going to yell at them. I'm going to... Oh, it is. It's a crow. It's invading their territory. That's what the problem is. We're seeing about, what, 15 magpies and 2 crows. And they're going at it. So, yeah, it's a bird. Bird is the word. Yeah. Okay, 5-minute warning, cool, and we will look at that. And of course, the next picture on your screen is that of what we are seeing at ESO, and unfortunately, ESO is in the fog. I don't know if it ever did come out today, so I was just looking back a few hours here. I couldn't see any spots that were visible, so it's been up in the clouds the entire time, and unfortunately we're not going to get a view of it today. Quick check on Taal as we're going through our lists. Yep, it's still there, it hasn't blown up, and the feed is still going, so we're all good. Wow, that changed tone. That's weird. Magpies making different noises now. Anyway, where do the buffalo roam? Where the buffalo roam is where we would like to go. Maybe not. But we do see a buffalo. Pretty cool. A Yellowstone National Park, of course. That is Yellowstone, the super volcano. And that is something that we want to kind of like looking at. Oh, I see what the problem is. We've got blue jays in on this fight too. That's what's going on. We got magpies, blue jays, and crows. So it's a three-way, and I put my money on the magpies because they are outnumbering them. So it's all good, you guys. Okay, so that's our basic volcanoes. We will go to Hawaii after the break, after we do our bacon seeds. So that is what's going to happen there, and we will have a look at Hawaii and go from that point on. If there is anything major happening in between, we'll figure it out. But I am going to put you back over to Taal, and we're going to continue to watch that. Of course, I have that stream itself listed up there in that blue tag, and you guys are more than welcome to go over and subscribe to them. And we're certainly helping them out. We do have kind of basically, as long as we say it's their stream, we got no problem with it. So, and we really do appreciate to all meditation for providing this wonderful stream for us. So I'm going to leave it there. And for those good people who have popped in, if you're new and you haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider hitting the like button. That would be awesome. Our target goal for today is 150, so hopefully we can get up there. And guys like Storm Chaser 1211, who just got here, is going to bop it right away, so he's going to help out, and the rest of us are going to keep smiling and all that. Tony, why is he saying Tony, Dr. Fox? Okay. Tony's here? Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, Tony Flabby. Wow, Canada has cool. What? Wow, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. I missed what you were asking there. But if you were asking my location, I am here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. That is where I'm located. And I wish I was living over where Maui Me is. But that would be all right. And thanks, Storm Chaser. That's awesome. Tom Turtleson, also a Canadian, in there. And good to see you as well. And I think we've got everybody else that snuck in so far. So on those friendly notes, if you have hit that like button, great. If you haven't, please give it a shot. And if you're new to the stream and you want to see more of these fantastic narrated streams, and we're one of a few that do it, and by all means do consider hitting that button to subscribe. Also, if you want to help out, you can always hit that join button, $2.99 a month as a membership to help out with basically helps the channel out, that type of thing. So you do get access to the extra emojis, that kind of thing, kind of cool stuff. And on that note, I think it is time for me to go take a quick break. So I will be back in about 5 minutes. And when I come back, we will have a look at some bacon seeds. And for those who don't know, I will explain it when I come back. On that note, be good. Not too many food fights, guys. And I'll see you in about 5. Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back. No, I'm not sleeping. I didn't fall asleep. I had to do all kinds of things here, so I was jumping up and down, bouncing around, and had to get things going the right way. Oh, hey, somebody's getting a bucket out to clean up. Hey, about time. Gone too long, I guess. Anyway. Let's get on to our bacon seeds, and we will see what we can do here. Oh, that's an Irish hare, though. That's not a bacon seed. Let's fix that up. And we will carry on. Tall is sending smoke signals. Mona Alfano, you're right. It is. It's warning everyone. Anyway, that is an Irish rabbit. No, it's not Peter. It's Irish. It would be Irish monk rabbit. Anyway, here is our bacon seeds. And for those who are not familiar with the term bacon seed, if you ever watched a volcano and the lava flowing down the side of a volcano, it does look like bacon. And we, of course, had the question thrown at us in the chat, what, where does bacon come from? And of course, bacon comes from pigs, but where do you get bacon from? So you get them from bacon seeds. Anyway, there is I don't know how many in there. What is it? 3, 6, 8. We got an 8-pack of dark flavored wonderful bacon seeds there. Let's carry on to the next one. That's all right. Overcooked a little bit. And this guy's saying, hey, what are you doing? And gotta like it. And he's black and white. He couldn't make up his mind whether he wanted to be one color or the other. So, yep, chocolate bacon. Maui Mies is a talkative pig. Yep, you gotta watch out for those. Next one. These are, looks like they're coming a running. Nice ears, guys. And Spock would be proud of you. Looks awesome, you guys. Those are beautiful bacon seeds. And we will carry on, and here's a couple of happy ones, getting some sunshine, and that is just beautiful to see that they are as friendly with each other and nice looking and all that stuff. So pretty awesome. Okay, one more bacon seed, and then we have a special thing here for this is a loving pig saying, I like you, you're my friend. So, snuggle piggies, and that's what we got. And speaking of Piggy, thank you very much for these lovely bacon seeds, and I hope you're here, Piggy, because we have a brand new couch for your sty. So, Piggy, you will like this couch. Here we go. This is Piggy's new couch for her sty. I don't think Piggy is here. She might have fallen asleep. But this is her new couch. And I hope Piggy enjoys it. So we'll make sure she gets a copy of this. But that is her new sty. So it is really, really cool. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there, and thank you for sending that to me. I'm not going to say who. I'll keep my mouth shut, but thank you. You know who you are. Oh, it is wonderful to see that. So, yeah, bacon sofa. It is too. And just to tease everyone, I just have to throw in one more picture, and this is my dessert for tonight. After dinner, and it is a wonderful strawberry cheesecake. I bought a couple slices, and I made sure that the girl didn't throw it upside down into the bag this time. And I got them home, and they still had the frosting on top where it belongs. So I did well. Yay! I just thought I'd throw that in there, you guys. On that friendly note, we'll put it back to the couch in case Piggy wakes up, so she can have a look at it. And it is all wonderful. Okay, back to our volcanoes real quick. We want to peek in on Taal again before we go over to Hawaii, but we will. Dr. Fox, can we cook the pig sofa? No, the pig sofa is got too much fiber in it. You don't want to eat that. If you want to, you need better bacon than that. Anyway, checking on Taal, we see a little bit of puffy stuff coming out of there, but not doing too much. So on that friendly note, I think what we will do is we will head over to Hawaii and take a look and see what Hawaii is doing. Of course, I did make that our wonderful screenshot of the day, and I always try to get fresh ones that we can use, and sometimes I fail, so I have to use canned lava, but this one is for real. 12:06 was the time on this, and of course what you can see in the forefront, and let me get onto that picture here with my mouse. This of course is our little pore spot, which tried to turn itself into a hornito and got overwhelmed a bunch of times, and now it has built itself back up, and now it looks like just a lava pit with holes in it, so it's got an inflow and an outflow, and we know there's a tube going down into the lava lake out here, so underneath here where all that smoke is coming from, and that's basically what we're seeing. And our primary vent, you can kind of sort of see the top of that hornito there. There's another little one in here that's broken down a little bit. We'll refresh this picture and see if we can notice anything different. There we go. There's our little one. Yeah, boy, that has changed over just a few hours. And like 2 hours later, or yeah, it's no 4 hours later. No, 2 hours later. It was 12. Yeah, so 2 hours. Pretty darn good as far as the amount of change. And of course, you can see the vent over here as well, and a lot higher level of lava around these areas, which is always neat. We do see the lava level in the lake, and it isn't too far from being completely full. And of course, we see some of the lava starting to crust over, which is absolutely fine. Let's go over to the next shot, and that's a little bit more of a distant shot from of the crater from up by the observatory, and we can't see too much because that smoke is in the wrong spots. We'll refresh that. Doesn't help. The smoke is still in the wrong spots. This smoker here, though, this is an interesting issue, it being out where it is, and don't know why, but that to me is kind of fascinating. I'm wondering if we're going to get a shift in where the vent is pouring out, and we'll take a look at that in the future. When we go to the other side of the crater, of course, there you can see that off-gassing again. What we call our toe hole here. This used to look like a foot, you guys, for those who are new, and that's what we're looking at here. And this toe hole used to have a hole in it somewhere down below, and that lava would pour in from that little gap in between here, would pour in from the lake, and just pour down into the bottom of the hole and disappear. And that was pretty cool, and don't know where it went, but it did. All right, let's refresh that one and get the current picture. That's what it looks like right now. That's actually a little bit better. We can see a little bit more, and we do see that the levels are actually quite close to the edge, and hopefully we'll see it overflowing again. Would be really nice. Not sure if this is going to try to build itself into some kind of a tube and hornito over here, perhaps. Unsure of that. Let's go have a look at the thermal cam view though. And this again was at 11:58 a.m., so just about 12 o'clock. There you can see the tow hole. This is where that smoke is emanating from, right about in front of that thing, right about there. This is our primary vent. That little hornito is there, and this is our small pour out point. And you can see a couple dots there, so it hasn't filled itself up completely, but that is the lava tube that it has built up. I'm surprised that we are seeing more lava on this side as well as this material here, and that is quite fresh by the looks of things. Same with this area over here. So seeing that kind of makes you wonder, where are these tubes in here? Has it developed different paths from down below, and we're getting automatically getting stuff flowing over there now? Don't know yet. We'll keep an eye on it. Popping over to the map and just zooming out a bit so you can see, this is the Hawaiian island chain, and of course Honolulu here. This is Maui, and that triangle there, that's Maui's house. Maui Mi's house. So Maui Mi lives there, and this one is the big island of Hawaii, and we certainly do like having a look at that. Now, as you see, all these areas are quite populated with all kinds of dots and spots, and Pahala here is a major zone for earthquakes, and it continues to do so. It has for several years, and we do see all kinds of things. Silversmith throws in a $2 super chat. Thank you kindly, Silversmith, and do appreciate that support. I'm gonna just write that down, Smith. There we go. And $2 super chat. Thank you kindly. Do appreciate it, and a pleasure getting that support. So. Anyway, that one was a 3.4, a little bigger than average in the area there. I'm going to zoom in on that a little bit more to that Pahala area. Of course, that was an orange one, so that's a little bit older, but that's from 23 minutes after midnight local time there, and kind of makes you wonder. So almost what is it, 14-15 hours old for that one. There's a few other ones in here. 7, that was yesterday. So the orange ones are like a 24-hour kind of thing, maybe a little bit more, and yellow from 24 to 7 days or something like that, and then the white ones are older. Red ones, of course, are the ones that you want to eat first, last, just like Smarties. And they are the newest and freshest ones. This one at 16:58 Hawaii time, magnitude 2, depth 18.8 kilometers, or miles. Kilometers is 30.34. So that's what we're seeing there. And again, you've seen, I just clicked on it and it popped open that information. Here's another one that was pretty big, 3.7. That one is 20.5 miles down. That happened on the 29th at 23:07, and 32, just about 33 kilometers at depth. Very interesting, and I'm not sure if we're going to see more of those. If we see bigger quakes here, that could be a prelude to other issues in the area. Going over here, this is Mauna Loa. And of course, it's had a few shakers here as well, 3.5, and it says a negative 0.5 miles down. That means it's half a mile above sea level. If we click on that, it'll show it as 0.79, a negative 0.79, or above sea level. That means it's well into the mountain, and it is definitely happening above that sea level mark. And seeing this here, Mauna Loa. We try to have a look at what the crater area looks like by looking at the camera that they've got there. And this is what we're seeing. Looks pretty awesome. Some of that white stuff is snow. So, yes, snow up there in the cold, cold, frigid air way up on the mountain. That is pretty awesome. Let's see, what do they have the other one working? Oh, the other one is a tilt meter. Oh, hang on, I need to be closer. There we go. There we go. That's the one I want. This is the thermal image from up there. And just to let you know, they've really pushed the delta T on that camera to be able to make that look the right colors. So that's what we're seeing. And when I say the delta T, it's basically the ambient temperature is put into that orange state. So the hotter stuff, of course, being more yellow, colder being darker in color. And anyway, that's it for our wonderful Hawaii today. And or no, wow, we didn't go over to. Hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me get back over to Kilauea. I gotta look at that. Why is this thing not zooming out for me? There we go. My mouse is having problems. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to click on that sensor, but we clicked on a sensor and it got right onto the thing. So if you want to do seismometers, you can definitely do that and have a look. And that's how they look and display. So you're welcome to have a look. Let's zoom in on Kilauea a little bit. And there you can see the actual caldera and everything down below in it. The observatory is over here. They too have cameras built along the side here, as well as gas meters, GPS, and tilt meters you can take a look at if you're so inclined, and seismometers. And if we zoom in a little bit more, we can get a little closer, and that's it. We can see if we're in the parking lot. Where's the observatory area? I think it's over here somewhere. Somewhere over here. But yeah, you'll see two pineapples and his wife up there watching. Pretty awesome. I think that might be here. I'm not sure about this. Don't know where the trails are. I've never been to this one, so that's kind of what we're looking at. Anyway, that is what we have for Hawaii. So it is not very active right now. We'll see what happens in the very near future. This thing changes, it drains and refills quite often, and then we do see some wonderful stuff come out of there. Arizona Snowman just brought up two pineapples channel link. And two pineapples, of course, lives out in Hawaii, somewhere over here in this mountain view area, and not too far away from Kilauea. So he gets to do some hands-on once in a while to get out there and have a look quite often. So it's always nice to be able to see some of the stuff that Two Pineapples puts out. Wonderful. Okay, I'm seeing we are getting very close to break time. Quick peek over at Yellowstone. And not sure what geyser that is on. I don't think that's Old Faithful. The background doesn't look right, but you never know. They might be zoomed right in. That might be Old Faithful. I know Ta'al isn't doing too much right now, but anyway, we'll keep going with everything else. We'll leave it right here for a few seconds. For those good people who have joined, if you have not yet hit that like button, please do consider hitting the like button. That would really be awesome. We're trying to get to 150 likes. We've got 25 left to go. So if you haven't hit that like button and you're enjoying the stream, by all means, do give it a quick bop. Also, if you are new to the channel, you can take a look there and hit that red subscribe button, turn it gray. When that bell notification pops up, hit that as well. just to keep you going, and that would be awesome. That way you won't miss any of the streams. Arizona Snowman has brought up the membership link there. You should be able to find a join link on your browser as well if you happen to see that and are inclined to want to help out with the stream. That is a way of doing it. So on those friendly notes, I think we're good. And Jellystone DJ, I don't think you want the exclamation in front of it. All right, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where it is actually a lot warmer today than it has been in the past. And I'm going to go take a quick break, though. So back in 5 minutes. Keep smiling, keep hitting that like button. And there she blows, Old Faithful. So let's leave it on that for right now, and I will be back. If I happen to see all blowing, I will change things over very quickly. So don't go away, keep smiling, and we are all good. Okay, don't go away, I'll be back. oh boy, they're filling their buckets with steam now instead of lava. I'm gonna have to fix that. I gotta fix that. I see there is a shortage and a cry for lava. And we will go take a look and see if we can fix that, a cry for lava. And hopefully you guys will get fixed up there a little bit. I know some of this isn't the greatest here, but December 20th, 2020 is one of the other wonderful falls that were filling up the great volcano, Kilauea. And thank you, Paul. And yeah, we're trying to get some lava in there just so you guys don't go lava hungry, and this way there will actually be a good stuff happening. I'm back. Tony, welcome. Glad to see you back. Anyway, we are showing some footage from a USGS, and that is from back in 2020, showing some of that wonderful lava flow that was going into the Kilauea crater. Looks pretty awesome. Place lava, yay! Place lava here, okay. And let's see. We'll let this play. There's a couple more good ones on here before the end of that playlist, and I will let them go. December 21st, 2020, a different look at it. And there you can actually see several vents blowing at the same time, both in the top and on the right-hand side there of that crater, or at least what top of the screen, I should say, as we were spinning around. And okay, let's see. That was it for that one. And this one should be a little bit of lava as well. Fissure activity, and there you go. Definitely some northern fissure. Beautiful lava, and that is quite awesome. Unfortunately, we don't have any scale here, but that is not a small vent. If you look at that, well, actually, I'm not even going to try. That is the west vent. That is also producing some wonderful, beautiful looking lava, and very gorgeous going down the hill there. So pretty awesome. I just figured you guys do need that lava fix, so that's what I'm trying to accomplish. The next one will be our last one, I do believe. And this one is from December 21st. And it is just as red and dangerous looking as the other ones. This one may have been at night, so it looks a little bit more awesome. And yeah, just look at that. Hey, that is cool coming out like that. No, it's not cool, Canon asked us. It's actually about 1200 degrees Celsius. I know. Bad humor. Bad humor. I'm drooling. Look at that. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? That is a gorgeous lava fall. I like that. That is just wow. Yeah, I think that's worthy of a postcard or something. That is, don't eat that. Yeah, careful. It's awful spicy. Mesmerizing. Yeah, if you were standing at the edge of the crater looking at that, you would definitely be kind of affixed in a stare looking at this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous to see that kind of lava popping out. And I figured I better give everybody this lava fix before we do our thing. Okay, all right, there's one more. And wind vortex at the fissure. So I'm curious where the wind vortex was, but that's what they entitled it. We'll see. and that is still, you know, gorgeous watching this thing just pour out of there like that. That is incredible. And yeah, down on the bottom there, you'll see some of the little twirly vortexes forming, or lavanados, if you will. Oh, they actually jumped over it. There is the lavanado down on the bottom, just about center bottom of the screen. You can see it twirling. And that was it, you guys. And I'm going to park it there, and we will get on with other things. This is Taal, a volcano in the Philippines. It has quietened down again, and that is okay. But we're hoping that it will do something in the near future. We do know that they've ordered a 15-kilometer evacuation circle. So that is coming from Taal Meditation, giving us that information, and the evacuation is underway for the local area. So hopefully this thing will actually subside and not do too much damage if it does go. And what, Tony? I got them from the lava workers. Oh, the buckets, yeah, they're special lava buckets. They're asbestos insulated and everything, so we can haul lava anytime. Anyway, let's see. We need to do other things here. Let us go around the world here and look at more earthquakes and things like that. And I need to get myself on a proper page. What do we got up there? We've got... All right, I didn't really want to go there, but I'm going to refresh this one. And we will see, just to make sure we've got the latest earthquakes happening. Of course, this area here is the Canary Islands. Grand Canary Islands. It's Canary Islands. And that's La Palma, the island of La Palma. And we see that we don't have a heck of a lot of earthquakes here. These are all fairly small. And I don't think we need to cry or run home and worry about them. Some are closer to the surface than others. And the maximum depth here is 17 kilometers on that one. So these ones being down there, we're always going to see a little bit of activity. It is a volcanic island after all, so there's going to be settling and all kinds of things happening. We do see extra activity around Tenerife, and that one we do still see that little swarm up in the top. Those are already getting older, and we see a couple extras on the sides here, and a few little ones out in the water. So I don't know if that means anything. And then we have another one over on this side who's a little bit bigger. That was from a couple of days ago, or yesterday, 3:59 a.m. So just about 2 days ago. It would be, actually, because they're already on the 31st there. And that's what we're seeing in the Canary Islands. So not too much happening there. If we pop over to this one, something 34 minutes in Peru. We're going to have to take a look and see what that said before I move that too much. We are going to have a look here at the Azores. We do see that, okay, 5.1 near coast of central Peru. Okay, we will have a look 34 minutes ago. We're going to zoom in here though. This is La Palma, where we were just at, and now we're going to the Azores. Here's Spain, here's Portugal, and straight out from Portugal is the Azore Islands. And I do want to note, we do have this guy over here. Not sure what it's doing away from all his friends, all by himself, but that's okay. 3.2, 5 kilometers down, and we're okay with him. And if we zoom in a little bit, these are relatively new, and 2.7 happened today at 13:46 their time. This guy here, 2.3, happened at 10:08 a.m. their time. 4 kilometers down on that one. And this guy here is a 4 in magnitude, 12 kilometers down. Happened actually yesterday at 21:56 their time. So very interesting to see that. If we zoom back out, that kind of gives you a little bit more of an idea. This is the mid-Atlantic ridge happening along this way. And then we've got a bunch of other fissures running off the side here. And it happens to, we happen to have one just right on top of the island here. So pretty interesting. There's one on the island there. There's another one just right on the edge of it. And I think they showed a third one out in the water here somewhere. So those are the fissures, and what's happening is those fissures are allowing it to expand as the magma pushes up and through it. And right now we're guesstimating that it's only about 6 kilometers down. At least that's what I've got here as far as my notes. Pardon me. And hopefully we can get things figured out once it does move up a little bit more. Likely we'll see some more earthquakes before that. Let's go check out this central Peru. That's this guy right here. No, maybe not. 4.3. That was just off the coast, 10 kilometers down. There could be other ones. But there are a lot of earthquakes according to this map. Some of them are a little bit bigger, a little bit older. Maximum 2 days on this chart from what I understood. That one is 5.5 just off the coast of Mexico. Then you have this one 5.4 offshore Guatemala. So different colors here mean different depths. This one of course 70 kilometers down. If we go back to that one, that's only 10 kilometers down. So that's what the colors on this particular chart are. If you need to go there, you can type in EMEQ for this particular one, for this map, and it's fairly accurate. It gives you some pretty good information depth-wise and so on. We have a 6.7 right there. That happened southeast of Loyalty Island, depth of 19 kilometers. Happened today at 20:56. So very, very fresh, and that is not too far away from Vanuatu and those areas. So Fiji over here, Tonga being in that area. This is your Kermadec Ridge, and White Isle Volcano would be right about here, and Ruapetuhu or whatever it is, it would be right in the middle of New Zealand here. So that's kind of what we're seeing there, and don't see too much else in there we go. Had to reload. It had to reload, and we do see some other ones. 5 down here in Indonesia, right close to Krakatoa. Always pretty awesome. And of course here where we're looking at Taal, this is the lake right there. We do see some out and about, but the ones that I'm waiting for is once we start to see earthquakes in this area, then it's time for these people to start running away, because that would indicate that we've got magma movement upward, and definitely would create a little bit of tension for those people. So that is right near Manila, not too far away, and hopefully they are going to take care of everyone there. Looking at the big earthquake map from USGS, just going to go across it real quick. They did show these ones here, and they do have the ridge lines a little bit more. There's some aftershocks here, 4.7, a 5.1, and they're calling this just off of New Caledonia. I don't know if New Caledonia is closer than some of the other places, but whatever. It's all good, and that's where it is. And again, this is on a subduction ridge, so very, very interesting that that's happening. A little quake here in Australia. That's unusual, but we do see them once in a while. 3.0 happened at 2:34, 10 kilometers down, right there. And we'll zoom back out of that. This is that one in Peru, 5.1 that we've seen, and that is just off the coast. We also did have this one here, 5.4, just off of Guatemala. Not seeing any other big red ones anywhere, and the red ones, of course, are the ones that do their thing. If you want to have a look at this map, you can just simply Google a USGS, and you can actually type in USGS and then space and then the word map, and it will bring this particular map up for you. It's pretty easy to find. And of course, we did kind of peek at the volcano map earlier, and we'll just run through it real fast. Iceland with Astja and Ragnar right there. This is our potential at Sao George, and they're saying it's a minor activity or eruption warning. So they're thinking that it could erupt. Of course, the other guy down here, Cumbre Vieja, doing its thing, just sitting on simmer, and we don't think that's going to erupt again for a while. And then, of course, you see all the other activities around the ring of fire. We're not going to go through all of them. It's pretty simple that we see that they're all there. They haven't changed much. And I just wanted to zoom in here a little bit more. And, of course, there's old Doño, if that's pronounced correctly. And that is the one that has the black lava, or cold lava, if you will. And that is always fascinating to see. DR Congo still going, Urta Ale still working, Etna in an orange state. Then we have Volcano, which is yellow, so unrest. And then, of course, a Stromboli right behind that, continuously erupting. And then Campi, which is just about downtown Naples, and doing its thing there. So that's kind of the volcano map, just looking at it really briefly. Let's pop over to weather real fast. And, well, that's not weather. Well, it is actually on the weather. I did put that map on there. This is the Google Maps. Is pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and I wanted to check a couple things out. That bay that we see here, this is the one that we see in that one camera shot. This is the one harbor that we're seeing in the other camera shot, and then where's the other one at? I can't remember exactly where the other little harbor was. It was here somewhere. Oh darn. It may be on the other side. Not sure. But I did figure those two out, and I thought it was pretty neat to be able to see. But again, you guys are more than welcome to try to zoom in on some of this stuff. It's very fascinating to see. And what you can take a look at is some of the areas that had lava flow before, somewhere around here. You do see all the little volcanoes up on the ridge, so pretty cool to see the entire chain moving along there. And of course, this is a fissure style eruption, is what they're predicting if it does erupt, rather than having one massive pyroclastic boom. It's going to open up and crack, open over a longer distance, and do its thing that way. Anyway, getting to our SO2 map, I did have this refreshed. I'm going to zip right through it here. New Zealand, Isle of Wight volcano, a little bit there. Hunga Tonga, a little bit there. And we are seeing Yasur is still off-gassing, and his two friends in Vanuatu doing their thing. We've got a few others. I'm not even going to worry about those. We do see what's happening here in Indonesia, a little higher levels. Jakarta, and of course that's where Krakatoa is, plus Jakarta, and the SO2 between them is quite intense. Then you got Merapi in the middle, and Semeru right over here. This is what we're seeing coming off of Taal and its other friend back there. And these are other volcanoes, so that's kind of what we're seeing. Japan, southern end, definitely off-gassing a little bit. I did not hear if we had another eruption at that one that was just north of Iwajima, and that was Funka Asani. Funka Asani. And I did not hear if it popped again. It is a submariner, in other words, under the water, and it did erupt yesterday or day before, and we'll see what happens. Kamchatka Peninsula, the Russian area, they have 3 volcanoes up there. We don't see too much happening from those, and I'm not seeing a heck of a lot on the Aleutian Islands here either. When we get into Europe and those areas, not a lot happening. This is what's coming off of Etna and Stromboli and Volcano, and it is floating in that general direction, so not too much. And let's pop over to the weather, and this is our temperature map. This is a little bit out of time already. I'm going to refresh this because this is 3-hour-old data, and we prefer to have something a little bit more recent. That's like, there we go. That is a little bit more up to date. So I'll pop into Europe first, and we'll see what we've got. Nighttime in Europe, so to see 1s and 2s. Wind is blowing from the north, from the east, northeast, bringing colder air into Germany, of course, and those areas. We do still see a circulation here. Not sure if these are some of the Gulf Stream winds, so it should be a little bit warmer, and I do see it's warming up. Italy is getting a little bit warmer, as well as Sicily and those places, but it's still quite cold in Spain, and definitely cold in England, Scotland, and Ireland. Don't like that. And here we go, brr, -7 in Iceland, and I guess that's why they call it Iceland. Well, that's not why they call it Iceland. They called it Iceland because all the places were taken, and they didn't want anybody else from Europe coming over there thinking, oh, well, let's just get a place there. And why is it called Iceland? Because it's cold. So they said, why don't you go to Greenland? It's big. And so people scooted off to Greenland, and they found out that Greenland is actually Iceland, and Iceland is actually Greenland. Somebody messed with the names way back when. Okay, so looking at North America, we do see a little bit more heat coming into the central portions here. I was hoping that we'd get a little bit higher than that, but I like the temperature today. It was nicer than yesterday. We do still see our very hot streak all the way through the equatorial region on our planet. So that's what we're seeing there. Mexico and those places, South America, looking not so bad near the equator. Getting a little bit more chilly down in the bottom end of Chile. And I guess that is the way it is. Argentina as well, of course, down there. Yeah, brr. All right. Australia looks to be pretty darn nice, and I'm liking it. Keep looking at that weather there and think, geez, I want to move there. Stormy stuff happening around New Zealand and that kind of thing. So not too terribly much there. Let's have a look at the storms around the world. And we'll start out with precipitation levels. And Hermione was saying that there was snow in Germany or thereabouts. Well, there's some snow there, and oh, I think Hermione's actually out here in Holland or someplace, somewhere around here, and they definitely got that. Date of birth, very sad monk. What? My date of birth from a very sad monk. Wow, Irish monk, that is very sad. Thank you kindly. Irish monk. That's awesome. Do appreciate that. Wonderful. 827 euro. Okay, there we go. And thank you kindly for that support, Irish monk. I really do appreciate it. And speaking of Irish monks, there's their weather. No snow forecast on the western side of Ireland. We got some snow in England, though. I don't know if that's going to carry through or that whole system. Maybe you'll be protected, but hopefully those other kids there will be okay, and they won't make you go fishing while you're while it's snowing out. That would be really bad. Anyway, here we do see a storm kind of right in the middle of everything in Italy and those areas. So they are getting hit with something, and I want to zoom back in. I didn't mean to zoom all that way out. Looking at Turkey, not so much precipitation, so Piggy is pretty safe there, being on the Isle of Kos right there, and no precipitation. If we check her temperature, she's got balmy temperatures now. Nice, nice, we like it. Okay, zooming back out, and let's see where else we have really bad weather. Now we still have that central storm kind of all the way across the whole planet, and it's basically an equatorial storm that we see all the time, and it is doing its thing. I don't want to look at the bottom end yet. It's cold there. We do see some snow, and wow, what the heck is this? A very, very intense storm coming into the United States. So batten down the hatches, you guys. That looks pretty mean, and we do see it coming from multiple directions here. So especially places like this where you've got a wind coming from 3 directions, likely see some tornadic activity. Hopefully you won't get too much. Going up a little bit more to the north, we see Ontario is getting pelted with a bunch of snow in Canada, so that is okay. And let us go back down to the bottom side of our world, and wow, look at all those storms. So a lot of precipitation happening down there in the form of that bad 4-letter word, and I'm not even going to say it. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm glad it's just about over for me. Wow, this is a pretty intense looking system right here too. What a mess, eh? You see that coming in, and this, and all coming together in one spot. That must be bad for those people. And where's the Sandwich Islands? That might be them right there. So kind of seeing what we got out there. And let's zoom in. Yeah, look, there's the ridge right there where it's joining, and doesn't have a map thing. No, maybe not. Don't have maps on that. Okay, no labels. That's fine. Anyway, I think we're good for now. That is pretty awesome, you guys. Let's just check for a very cold temperature just to make you feel warmer. And minus 62 we seen down there. And let's see if we had minus 65 Celsius, minus 66 Celsius as the lowest one we see right about there. So please stay warm, and I'm sure that no matter how cold you are up in your part of the world, I guarantee you that there's always a colder place, and we can tell. So that's it, you guys. Let me put it back on Taal. Oh, Taal is buffering. Let's put it back on. Let's hang on. We gotta put it on something that we can actually see for an ending here. Sakurajima. Okay, there's a Sakurajima. It's buffering too. There it updated. Wow, that's turned into a pretty awesome looking cloud. Wonder what that looks like from a little further back. It almost looks like it's trying to build itself up a lenticular cloud within all that cloud structure that's happening around it. So pretty awesome, you guys. Anyway, I'm going to see if we can refresh Taal real quick. And, whoa, wrong one. So we can end on a Taal note. And hopefully they haven't forced our wonderful camera operator out of there yet. That'll bite if they get him to evacuate, and we won't get a stream. So I'm hoping things will work. I'm not seeing anything from that stream. Let me see if the other one is going, or if he's had some issues there. Let's try that. No, that one is not working. Taal may have a problem. Oh, there's one. I do see one working. Okay, so we will put it back onto Taal and end up with our wonderful stream for tonight. So thank you everyone for being here. You guys are awesome and a wonderful lava family, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you being here tonight and sharing our wonderful time. I hope I've delivered enough lava to keep you from having that lava withdrawal, and hopefully we'll continue to be able to do that. I'm going to put that thank you for watching on there, and want to say a big thank you to Maria de Montoma for the 30 what is it, Swedish krona super or sticker, and then Gura for the 55 Swedish kronas. Thank you kindly. Silversmith, the $2 super chat, and Irish Monk for the 827 euros there. So awesome, and thank you kindly for that. I really do appreciate the help, you guys, and also a big shout out to all of our members who are in green color in the chat. Those are of course the wonderful people that help us support. Kroner means crown, yes, but I read the word kroner. Kroner, crown. Yes, we got it, kroner. I'm just trying to think, what is it in German? Krone. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing in German, Krone. So anyway, again, thank you to all those good people who are supporting. Really do appreciate you taking the time and the effort to help us out and try to keep this wonderful stream going. Big thank you to my wonderful moderators. We've had Arizona Snowman and Piggy. Piggy hopefully fell asleep. If she did, I'm all for it. I don't mind her doing her thing. Corona? No, that's a beer. Kroner. Corona. Is that like my Sharona? All right, we'll leave it at that. Mona Alfano says oink, and thank you for the lava sites from around the world, Dr. Fox. And thank you, Mona Alfano, for being here. We really do appreciate that. And no, you don't want any of that COVID-19 here. We don't talk about that stuff. That stuff's just about gone. So let's leave it at that. Let's keep it friendly, and let's end the stream with a wonderful notes and thoughts, and hope everyone has had a wonderful day, and hopefully tomorrow will be a much better day for you, filled with kind people and smiles. Take care, everyone, and please remember, tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. Oh, Mummy of Hamsters throws in a $5 super chat. Thank you, Uncle Doc. Oink, oink, oink. Thank you kindly, Oh, Mummy of Hamsters. And I'm just going to write that one down too. Oh, Mummy of Hamsters. Okay, thank you kindly, Oh, Mummy of Hamsters. I really do appreciate that support. On that note, be good, everyone, and all the best to all of you, and have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful evening, and a good night. Take care. Oink, oink.